Welcome to session number 20. Wow, we've discussed so many different topics, and if you've missed something, please connect with us and again work through all these sessions from time to time. But today we're going to talk about significance, and I want to start by making a statement first. And listen to this: the following presentation contains material appropriate for passionate leaders who are serious about implementing a fresh and a real paradigm for leadership development. Wow. And the reason why I started with that is that over the last 20-30 years, I've done a lot of research about what causes nations and organizations to fail. And listen to my research and some of the findings. What I've realized that a lot of managers and people and leaders do have what we call managerial cataracts, stuff that's growing over their eyes, that they don't see certain things anymore. Then there's a lot of what we call executive blind spots. There's also a lot of people who, and I call it managerial infertility, who don't pass on their knowledge. They're like a knowledge capital thief. There's still so much in the past, a lot of workplace professional bullying. Then there's the dark side, the toxic side of leaders. Then there's, you will see, and I hope this is the end, but the ethical collapse and low morale in the workplaces. And then there's the other one about managerial derailment, and I call it spiritual leprosy. Wow. And then detoxifying from viruses in the workplace and dysfunctional teams. So that was my research, and I'm an extremely positive person. So what do I see in our newspapers today? People are asking again questions like, how do we get ahead? Talk about the corona, the different scenarios for the future. How is this going to shape the economy, and what are the decisions that executives going to take right now? You will see these type of things more and more. That's why I'm saying managers and leaders go for different seasons. Like let's start with the first one. It's like struggles, then there's survival, there's failure, there's brokenness, there's success, and there's significance, and then finally you also see surrender. So I'm asking myself, what are the three things, and this was a typical MBA question, what are the three things that you will do as soon as you're back at the office? Is it going to be business as usual? And I'm saying no. And there's lots of leadership theories, and I always love the research from Kushner and Posner, who said, listen, the first thing that you need to do, you need to model the way. You need to inspire the shared vision. You need to enable others to act. You need to encourage with the heart, and you need to really challenge the processes. I also love the research of Stephen Covey, who said, listen, you need to talk straight. You need to demonstrate respect. You need to create transparency. You need to show loyalty. These are fundamental things that I'm saying we need to prepare ourselves for this new phase that's in front of us. So very important things, and then you need to confront the reality. You're going to clarify your expectations. You're going to specifically practice accountability like never before. Very important things, and I want to repeat that. But time like this is also a time what I call time out. So I hope you've got already a new game plan for the future, and you're going to keep on asking yourself, is there something else? What about the next phase? And I'm thinking about the research of Halftime. They've always asked us three fundamental questions. Number one, what are you deeply passionate about? Number two, what drives your economic engine? And the third question, what can you do the best in the world at? Three very important questions. And I was lecturing again overseas, and I was sitting in the hotel room, and I've studied the work of Bruce Wilkinson, and to me was such a brilliant piece of work. And I want to ask you also right now, do you feel exhausted? Do you feel discouraged? Do you feel discontent? Do you feel depleted or empty? Or do you still feel distant or alone? Or do you feel cold? Or do you feel hopeless or sad? Or do you feel insecure? Or do you feel bitter or angry? Or do you feel wounded or hurt? Because I hope this sessions help you to turn to the other side, because I want you, when you're going to go back, I want to see you far more energetic. I want you to be encouraged. I want you to be challenged. I want you to be full. I want you to be near and together. I want you to be close and warm. I want you to be hopeful and happy. Very important one. I hope you to be secure and confident. I hope you're going to have an attitude of forgiving and accepting, as well as appreciated and love. We're talking about a new leadership style. So again, I want to say by saying, listen, we've got one more session, and it's all about the way forward, visualization. Don't miss the session. Download it. Connect with us. Talk to your rest of your staff, work through all the components, and keep on making the difference. These are sessions that I know it's very powerful. Go and make a difference.